inside the Mooers Free Library, so we have to be very, very quiet. I don't see anybody else in here. Can I talk?
You,
And
Okay.
that's the thing about libraries these days. Sometimes you have to be quiet and respectful, sometimes you can be loud and have fun.
and a lot of times it's very, very loud in here, especially on Tuesdays when she has her
When Lisa
when
has her
Lisa
story,
has her story
time,
times. We get upwards of how many people do you usually get for those?
40 something, sometimes with many, many
It
attendees.
gets kind of crowded in here then, or do you have it next door?
It gets very, very
Yeah,
over
next door.
over there, and
Yeah,
then they
room.
come in here and look for books, and
Mhm.
so we see a lot of circulation from that.
All right, so who are we talking to?
I'm Tim Gagno. I am the president of the Board of Trustees for the Mooers Free Library.
And
Stacy Brooks, I'm one of 3 co-directors here at the library, along with Norma Menard and Lisa DeLong.
all right, so you guys are in charge here, huh, so to speak.
Well,
So we're here.
I'm here.
Vaguely.
I'm here on this kind of nasty night outside. It's gonna thunder and lightning are just hitting the ground.
Supposed
and
to be
I
part of
pulled up.
our summer fest, but
Yeah, it's-
you know, unfortunately, we're not going to have food tonight, but because of the weather, but we still have Tom and Julie Venne of Bear Tracks, and we're looking forward to a nice showing for them. We'll have that inside.
yeah, I was looking for a way to give some publicity to what you guys are doing here, and I figured, well, Tom and Julie being here would be a good excuse to come on down. So,
Absolutely.
so we came on down, and but before we listened to them, I thought we'd find out what's happening here. You guys are busy all year round, but during the summer here, you got some things going on, right?
Well,
Absolutely.
some of the
Yeah, go ahead.
pretty much year round, we usually have senior yoga at 10 a.m. on Mondays. Next week is going to be canceled, but normally it's 10 a.m. on the Monday morning. That usually happens weekly. Also weekly is our story time for kids 0 to 5 and their families. And this year, summer reading is happening here at the library, but that's mainly being tied to our story time on Tuesdays at 10, because many people bringing their little ones with school out. They've also got the older children in tow. So a lot of what we're doing for that program is tied to that. But also, we have sign-ups for kids who want to read for the summer. Towards the end of the summer, if you're signed up for our reading program, then you're able to come for our ice cream party at the end of August. So that's impetus to come and sign up. I also will remind people that we're one of a larger library system, Clinton, Essex, Franklin Libraries. If you have a card with us, you can use it in Rouse's Point, or Champlain, or Malone, or Saranac Lake, and vice versa. If you've got a Malone card, come see us if you're in town, and check some books out here, return them at your local library. You don't have to
Grab
worry
them
about
here, but I'm going to come back here.
Right, so
Absolutely.
we try to be as helpful as we can to patrons. We know gas costs money. And we want people using the library system. You can not only take books and DVDs out, you can read electronically on your Kindle or your phone. If you're not sure how to use your card to do that, contact a librarian, your local library, or call us. You can even take out virtual reality headsets. You can take out cake pans. You can take out sewing machines. You can take out photography kits, nature kits. There's so many things libraries have to offer people these days. We aren't just books. We aren't just DVDs. Not to mention the programs like we're having tonight. We often do Senior Planet programming.
Senior Planet programs. Stacy and I are both instructors, as well as Norma and Art Menard. They are we do Senior Planet classes, Senior Planet lectures. We are also tied in with the caregiver support group, so we often will have Mitch Willette or some craft or some type of thing, and they have game days where they have seniors in, and folks that are involved with caregiving are invited to come along and play games, and they get a pretty good crowd most of the time.
Okay, so you have a Facebook page, and
We
you
do.
have
Our
a website
Facebook page.
too?
Our website is Mooers Free Library, or
mooerslibrary.org.
mooerslibrary.org. Yeah.
mooerslibrary.org.
And we are on Facebook, Mooers Free Library.
And Facebook is definitely a great place to look for cancellations or last-minute changes, because it's harder to update the website than the Facebook page.
Yeah.
So that's definitely the easier place to look. Or
And all of
call
our
us
events,
again.
all of our events are on Facebook as events, and in general, sometimes we miss them, but because they just kind of pop up. But as far as the website, if you go on the website, scroll down, there's a calendar, and it's a visual calendar that shows you what's going on at the library.
And I will also say, as far as books or other items go, Not only can you, if you have a card in the system, you're not just what you have in your local library. You can request things from a different library, so you don't have to go there yourself.
Right.
If you see Saranac Lake has a book you want, let your local librarian know. They'll have it come to your library for pickup.
Well, some of these things like sewing machines, do you get them out of the CAF? Or-
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't,
Yes.
Yeah, all that
you don't
stuff
have
is
that stuff
available
on,
through,
instant.
yeah.
You gotta
Right.
order it ahead of
Right.
time.
So,
Right.
yeah, don't just show up looking for
Yeah,
something.
right.
Call before you haul, as the saying goes.
Okay, so do you have other entertainment evenings coming up here in the
We do, on August 20th, it'll be our next Summerfest, and it's gonna be a little bit different because we have Cousins Maine Lobster here all day. So they're gonna be coming in at noon, and they'll be outside, serving all day until 7 o'clock. At 5 o'clock on that night, Sarah Mitchell will be coming to perform, and she will be here from 5 to 7. Hopefully, we'll actually be able to have it outside.
Okay, today's a Tuesday, which day of the week is?
It is a
another
Tuesday, Tuesday, August 20th. We usually do the third Tuesday, yeah.
Okay, so September.
September we'll have food, but not music. So
Okay.
we'll have food again. I don't remember who we have for. It might be Lightning Lardy again.
Soccer season, so you,
Yeah.
you good
Yeah.
competition.
Definitely. Yeah.
All right, anything else I should know about here that you folks would be dying to tell me here?
Always new things going on. Keep an eye on our Facebook.
Yeah,
Call
definitely
us.
keep an eye on Facebook and the website, and you'll see all the things that are happening. We're trying to we're looking at some authors and some other things that there's a book out there, a new book out there about Michigan. So we're trying to tie something into that possibly if we can get him to come and talk.
We actually have, we're the first one, looks like so far, we're the first one in the library to have a copy. I'm just waiting to be able to add it to our system, so.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right, so check that Facebook page and make some plans. And if you're planning on coming and you get a night like this, you might want to check the page ahead just to make sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Always
the
check
schedule
for
is happening.
changes in scheduling and things like that. You know, tonight was unfortunate, but I know on my way here I saw a pretty big crack of lightning there.
I did too. We probably weren't too far away, and then the thunder came about 2 seconds later.
Yeah,
so
I wondered where that was
at
because
1,000
it had to
feet
be
per
pretty
second,
close.
the speed of
Yeah.
sound, 1,000 feet per second.
Yeah.
Well, 5,000. No, it's 5,000. Isn't it 5,000 feet per
I
second?
think so, something
Yeah.
like that.
It's been way too long since
Yeah.
high school science, so I could not tell you.
I don't even know the speed of light anymore. That's all. But if I wanted to find it, I could find out right
There
here.
you go. We can go to Google.
All right.
Oh, yeah, internet, we also have free internet, so
Free
yeah,
internet.
there's something else.
We get
Yeah,
a lot
oh.
of people that just come, pull up, and use the internet outside, or come in and use the computers.
Okay, let me ask you the closing question here. What are your normal hours? When are you open? And
Here.
she hasn't got it memorized.
Oh, we have it memorized, but easier
have it
to.
memorized,
We got it
but
visual
there you
for
go.
you here.
Monday 11 to 6, Tuesday 9:30 to noon, Wednesday
Oh,
closed.
Tuesday, we're also 2 to 6.
Tuesday.
9:30
We
to
have a
noon
short
and 2 to
closure in
6.
there.
Oh,
Short
okay, 9 to
closure
noon.
inside.
Okay, 2 to 6. Okay, Wednesday closed. Thursday 9:30 to 5. Friday closed. Saturday 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sunday go to church.
There you go.
Yep, and occasionally we have events outside those hours. You know, we have a lot of different people we partner with, or some funding sources that allows us to do things outside our normal 25 hours of scheduled time.
All right, so I'm gonna go listen to some music if it's okay with
That
you
sounds
guys.
like a plan.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Calvin.
Thank you.
Folks, we're gonna try to do some stuff here that you know, and Julie will tell you if I'm singing a song and you know it, sing loud and cover me up. She'll tell me. Right,
Oh, absolutely.
and
Goes without saying.
she'll be mean all night with me.
I'm gonna try and be nice. A little bit.
You're not succeeding, but anyway.
I said, I didn't say I was, I said I was gonna try.
We're gonna start with a song that I'm sure everybody knows, from 1931, the year Julie was born. No. I'll stop.
He's gonna be a layer. He's gonna start by being a layer.
This song was done by Jimmy Davis, who became the governor of Louisiana, and this was his theme song, his campaign song during his campaign. Everybody thinks he wrote it. He didn't. He bought it from a guy on the street named Oliver Hood for $10. And I'm sure everybody knows this song. I've got some songs I've written. I'll take 20. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to Lovedale Miller, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really loved me, and no one else could come between. But now you left me to love wrong Bobette, and you have shattered all of my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. In all my dreams, you seem to leave me, and when I awake, my poor heart pains. But if you'll come back and make me happy, I'll forgive you, I'll take all the blame. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. We really do, and thank you for turning up tonight on this nice, cool, sunny night. Oh, or maybe not, a little bit of rain. I was looking at the wrong window. I think I was looking at one of the paintings back there, I'm not sure. And Tim, thanks for calling us and asking us to come up and do this. And I know who the people are from the farthest here tonight, because that's my son, my daughter-in-law, my two grandsons up from North Carolina. And they came up. Julie, would you like to introduce the song you're about to sing?
No, because you're a big talker and you like to tell all the history of all the songs, because I don't know.
I don't know the history of this one, so you do it.
What do you mean you know all the history of all the songs? Anyway, it's a fun song. It's a fun little ditty, that's all I can say. We actually did this during COVID because I wasn't able to go into the schools and do my counseling at Peru, because I used to teach. I was a counselor up here at Northeastern Clinton for 15 years.
That's why so many kids had problems up here.
Oh, are you in trouble?
Bad boy.
Bad boy, bad boy.
For being a doofus and being a liar.
Okay.
That is not true.
Okay, only about 40 or so. Yeah.
Stop. So anyway, I love Northeastern. But anyway, so during COVID, I was a counselor in Peru, and we had to do everything via the computer or the phone. So a lot of the kids were stuck inside. A lot of them were sad. Everybody was having a hard time because nobody could go anywhere. So I decided that for our kids, I had Tom come over and we did this song, and I sent it out on email to all of the kids. And I had so many kids say, boy, that really made me happy. It made me feel better.
Is that when it was done or before? Oh, I'm getting in trouble tonight, but she didn't drive me up, so I'm not worried about getting out.
I know where your keys are, though.
like to introduce this one?
I introduced the last one,
You're singing this one too.
so I have to introduce only the ones I sing?
I would prefer that.
So you don't always get what you want in lifetime.
You don't always get what you want.
Anyway, so, anybody follow our Music Mondays here? Anybody? Oh, yeehaw. Okay, thank you. So, have
Calvin, you don't follow our Music Mondays? I'm shocked. The video quality on it was so good. It's
The
done
video
on
quality on my
iPhone.
cell phone is amazing. So, occasionally,
Next week.
Next, we
we're
don't
not doing it in summer.
This is our Music Monday for the summer.
So occasionally, we have some very famous cousins. I don't know if you've seen on Music Mondays, but the Judds are our cousins, and we are the Duds. So,
I'm no money, Dud.
and I'm Why Don't You Dud. So we're gonna do our famous cousin song as the Duds. We're gonna do.
And I didn't bring my wig tonight.
I didn't bring.
I normally have a blonde wig I put on. I gotta tell a story quick. We were out in Western New York doing this, and I had a rose-colored robe and a blonde wig, and I went to change while our other guys were playing music out there. And I was coming out of the back room, and there's an older guy at the door, and he looked at me, and I said, "Don't even think of asking for a date." He didn't.
I don't think that's what he was gonna say.
I don't either, but
You made a very homely woman.
I think it's a very homely guy, so the women could have better. So. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Take me back to yesterday, when the line between right and wrong didn't seem so easy. Lovers really fall in love to stay, stand beside each other, come what may. Promise really something people get, not just something they would say. Families really bow their heads to pray. Daddies really never go away. Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Everything's changing fast. They call it progress. I just don't know. And we're gone. Let's wander back into the past and paint me the picture of lovers really fall in love to stay, stand beside each other.
I really need to come out of the show a little bit. She's so shy and retiring. But oh, I'm the one that retired.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do a song I wrote off a Doc Watson album many moons ago. And I've got to think of a victim I can use for this one. You know, I've got 2 grandsons here, right? So I think Reed is the oldest one. He's about at this age now. And this song, Reed, is called...
About what age? At about what age? What are you talking
The right
about?
age for what I'm going to sing about.
Okay.
Okay. He actually, so I do mean to embarrass you a little bit.
Yeah, you don't care.
I don't care. Last night, I had this headlamp thing that you put on your head. And Reed thought it was cool, so I gave it to him. He said when he gets back to North Carolina, he's going to take it on his date.
That's awesome.
So that's why this song is for you, Reed. It's called There's More Pretty Girls Than One. Last night, she gave to me some good advice. She said, Reed, you ought to quit this old rambling all around. Marry you a sweet, loving wife. He said, there's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Well, any old town that I ramble all around in, there's more pretty girls than one. That's why he's giving
Yes, his mom says, oh yes.
Well, they are from North Carolina. There's a different age limit down there.
Oh, snap. Want me to tweak his ear?
Yeah.
I can get you. This side. This side.
It's for sure. It's for sure.
Hit your face. Okay.
I'm going to do a song. Actually, I'm going to send this one out to my buddy Ron Godette here. This is an old gospel song by I heard it by the Cox family the first time. Actually, when Customs sent me down to training in Georgia, I had a cassette player. That's a long time ago. And I put this cassette in and I had never heard this song. And when this song came on, I'm driving down there all ready to be a customs officer and all that. And this song came on and I had like little tears rolling down my eyes. So I wasn't quite as tough as I thought.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're still tough. You can be sensitive and tough all at the same time, right?
Right.
Right?
But, oh, the elders are an example of that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You ready?
Tom,
You were born ready.
what else? Who am I like?
Oh, SpongeBob. My steps are growing wearier each day. Still I've got a journey on my mind. The doors of this old world have ceased to make me want to stay. My one regret is leaving you behind. It used to be as well that I'm first to go. So now I have a feeling that will be. Wake on, return the journey likewise, don't you feel lost? I will be the first one that you see. Through this life we've labored hard to earn our meager fare. God's trembling hands and filling eyes. So I'll just sit here by the bank and I'll turn my eyes away until you come, then we'll say paradise. And I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. Yes, I'll be waiting, drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shadow, water reaching for your hand. I'll come running through the shadow, water reaching for your hand.
So I see a lot of people that we used to see at some of the shows we used to play. How many people in here used to go to the candlelight? Yeah, I also. How? Me too. Yeah, me too. How about the Lakeview Pavilion? Yeah? Okay, how about the Hollywood? Yeah, that's a long time. And I was like,
Not Hollywood City, the Hollywood in Chattagoon. That's where Julie, she would get up there and get up on a stool and sing for people because she was a little tiny. She couldn't reach a mic at the time.
And they made me play a drum and a hi-hat, and it was so embarrassing because I always wanted a drum set. And then my dad got me one, and I practiced every single day. And I came home on a Friday, and my drum set was gone.
Can't figure that out.
And he never told me he took it. And I asked my mom, "Hey mom, what happened to my drum set?" "I don't know." So I was like, "Well, that stinks," because I wanted to play like a real instrument. Like, okay, I don't mind drums, but like a whole drum set. So then father's like, "Hey, why don't you try the mandolin?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll try the mandolin."
So was the mandolin first?
There's a bunch of them, Tom. Shut up. Whose story is this?
It just changes every time I hear it. So.
They're all the same instruments except for the last one. I had 3 before the last one, so shut up. Now you've interrupted me. Again. No, you aren't. You aren't sorry. You're never sorry. That's another line. So anyway, he got me a mandolin. I practiced that ding, 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 like every night. And I came home on a Friday, and that was gone. I said, "Mom, what happened to my mandolin?" She goes, "I don't know. I don't know. And she probably truly didn't know, because father just probably took it. And then he said, "Well, how about you try the fiddle?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's a cool instrument, right? Fiddle." Ooh, get it. So, you know how anybody in here besides Dale play fiddle? Try to play the fiddle? It's really hard. I think it's really hard. You got to do that bowing, and there's no frets, and it sounds kind of like a cat screaming when you don't play it right. Right. So it does. So I practice it religiously, like every night for an hour, just like I did with the drums, just like I did with the mandolin. And I came back Friday from school, and my fiddle was gone. I'm like, "Julie, what happened to my fiddle?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen it." I'm like, "Father, what happened to my fiddle?" He goes, "Oh, what are you doing with it?" I'm like, "Well, I didn't do anything with it. I'm not doing anything with these missing instruments." So finally, he got me a bass, and I practiced that, and that's the only thing that didn't disappear on a Friday. So that's kind of why I'm still playing bass, because it was the only thing, I guess, that wasn't as annoying to him as the other ones. So
Yeah,
I don't. What do you mean you know?
Nothing.
You weren't even there. You don't even know if I was annoying. I am annoying, but you didn't know it.
I can tell when I go over to a father, be like smoking his pipe and stirring his coffee. I don't think this one's going to work out.
And he never did, even at his death, he never spilled the beans that he got rid of all that stuff. He didn't. Yeah, he could keep a secret. Unlike you, Tom. Tom can't keep a secret. So if you ever want secrets, don't tell my brother. He can't keep one. I love you, but you can't.
Well, sometimes I can.
Come on. Time's wasted.
The other thing tonight is, normally we have 2 other guys with us, and I don't have to even worry about playing any lead at all. I just play this rhythm. But tonight,
It's
sorry,
just us.
it's
Are we going to be a duet? A duo? What are we going to be? What do you want to be? The duet, the duo, the terrible twos? What?
Julie and the Doofus.
I like it. Okay.
This is an Emmylou Harris song,
Anybody like Emmy?
And we are close enough to the border here that we can do a song that has a French title. C'est la vie. Ready?
I'm ready. Thank you.
For a sad song.
This isn't a sad one. 7
Oh.
isn't sad.
7 isn't, well, no, I guess it isn't. Sorry.
It's kind of not that
No,
sad.
sad. No, well, no.
It's
Well,
kind of-
anyway, the story behind it might be a
You
little
think it's
sad.
sad? Maybe a little. This is what we do all the time.
My dad told me the year he passed away, and he was getting sick, and he told me he was writing a song. And of course, we grew up playing music with our mom and dad. That's what we did forever. I started when Julie was 12 in 1966.
That is another freaking lie. Stop it.
Ow. But my dad told me he was writing a song, and he never showed it to me, and he passed away actually in April of 2002. So I didn't think much about it, and then 15 years later, we had to sell the house, and I was cleaning it out by myself. And
Some of us had to work. Some of us were working during the day. Okay, some of us were retired, some of us had 3 kids, some of us were working every
Who was that?
freaking day.
Who was
Me,
that? Oh,
Mom.
okay, anyway. So I was cleaning out the house, and I found this old notebook. And in the notebook, I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't throw it away. It's an old black composition book. I said, I'm going to look inside because maybe there's some pinochle scores. My dad and mom loved to play pinochle. My boys and I went over, we played pinochle with them all the time. And I thought, kind of neat to keep a notebook with the pinochle scores in it. So I opened the notebook, and it fell to the page of the song my dad had written the year before he died. And it was about an old man looking at the end of his life. So I quit cleaning. That was really hard for me to do, but I dragged myself away from it.
I don't think you were ever really cleaning. I think you were just looking for cool, things. I don't think you were cleaning at all. Just gonna put it out.
Anyways, I went home with a song with the lyrics on this notebook, and I had to come up with a melody for it because all it was lyrics. So I started in my back, and I thought of it as a ballad type of thing because it was a song about an old man looking at the end of his life. And my wife, who's very honest with me, came out and she went, "That is boring." And I went, "You're right." So 5 months before this, before I found this, I was in my back room because I try to practice singing every day, and a melody came in my head and I recorded it on a recorder. And I said, someday I will write bluegrass lyrics to this song. Well, I remember that, so when I got the recorder, I turned it on, and my dad's lyrics from 15 years before that fit my melody perfectly. So I said, well, he must have sent me over there and told me not to throw that notebook away. That's what I'm thinking. So, that's not the right melody.
No, I know. That's pretty cool, I think.
And I did not change anything of his lyrics because my dad wrote it, and it was from his perspective, and he loved to fish and he loved to hunt.
How many people knew our dad? Anybody know
Oh,
Clem Hawkins out
Clem
there?
Hawkins out
Clem Hawkins?
when he played out in bar rooms, he was Clem Hawkins, and but he loved to fish and he lived for fishing, and so some of the lyrics in here I was going to change, and I went, nope, this is exactly the way my dad wrote it, so Dad, don't mess me up here tonight. It's called the
Knowing
Land.
father, he would try.
He would, sometimes he would.
Yeah.
The old man lays there thinking of all the days gone by, how time has passed so quickly, and he has to wonder why. He thinks about the good old days, his family and his friends, wishing that he could go back there once again. It's time to be his maker and thank him for his life, for all the dreams, the good times, his children and his wife. He hopes some precious memories got them along their way, and they'll love each other each and every day. He thinks about his childhood and all the days he spent on the ponds and on the rivers. Now he wonders where they went. He knows that all his good times are gone back in the past, and that nothing in his life is meant to last. It's time to be his maker and thank him for his life, for all the dreams and good things, his children and his wife. He hopes some precious memories guide them along the way, and they'll love each other each and every day. Thinks about the way it was, then sheds a little tear to have to leave his family, 'cause soon he won't be here. Old Father Time took his toll, he knows he has no more. He waits to see his loved ones gone up there before. It's time to be his maker, thank him for his life, for all the dreams, the good things, his children and his wife. He hopes some precious memories guide them along their way, and they'll love each other each and every day. He hopes some precious memories guide them along their way, and they'll meet up there in heaven some glad day. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm sure Dad's listening up there. Now, this is the sad song.
This is a sad song.
My sister wrote this one about our dad.
Yeah. So when our dad died, you notice I say our dad instead of my dad?
Sorry,
You notice that? You notice I always include you, like you leave me out?
When our dad passed on,
Thank you. That's better. That's more better. So when our dad died, I had 3 little kids. I was working, and I was really close to my dad. I literally talked to him every night on the phone, every day. Every night I'd call him at 11 or 11:30. He'd be up, and he'd always say, "I love you, honey." He was in a lot of pain the last few years of his life and really was struggling. So he really looked forward to that call every night at 11 or 11:30. And so he ended up getting sick, going into the hospital, dying, and they didn't know what he died from, but Tom and I both think he was ready, he was done, he was sick of hurting every day, all day. because he'd be up at night crying in his chair. He hurt so bad, and I hated to hear that.
If you know Dad, he was
He was
a big,
tough,
bold
yeah.
man. He was,
Yeah.
wasn't one to do that, so he was in pain.
He was in a lot of pain. So I could not for the life of me get over him dying. And we had a brother that died when I was 13. We had a lot of death and grief in our life, and we handled it pretty good, but for whatever reason, I was not able to move on from that. And I had 3 little kids, and I remember one day just looking up at the sky and saying, Father, I really need you to help me get over this and help me deal with this. I have 3 little kids who really need me right now, and I can't be crying and not able to do my stuff. So I sat down and decided to write a song, and I decided I would start it from the beginning of my life when I was little with my dad, kind of a chronicle of our life together. And as we went through the years and what happened and how we hung out together. And then the very last verse was about the last night that I was with my dad in the hospital. And the very last night I was with my dad in the hospital, he told me that was it, that I wasn't going to see him anymore. He knew he was going to die. So, that was pretty hard pill to swallow when I left the hospital that night, because he said, this is like the last night you're going to see me, honey. So everything he said to me and we did together is what I put in the song, and it took me 3 months to write it because I kept crying. I'd write 2 lines and I'd soak the paper, start crying. I finally got it done. It took another couple months for me to even come up with a melody. And I brought it over to Tom, and it took us another few months to sing it because we were all crying.
We cried.
We cried.
You brought him out and started
Yeah.
crying when we started singing it, so we don't want to make you cry.
But
Well, we're just warning you. It's like a caution label.
if you ever lost somebody, you'll understand. Sometimes it's really hard to deal with it, and believe it or not, this really helped me deal with it. So we hope you like it. It is on Spotify, and you want to listen to it after. It's called Come With Me. Many years ago, when I was just a kid, I followed you around, doing things that you did. We'd go down to the river, I used to tag along, always laughing together, we'd sing a little song. You said, come with me, take my hand, it's time to go, please understand, stay with me, the day won't last, our time together goes way too fast. And the years quickly pass, like you said they would. We all stuck together, 'cause you said we should. Thanks for helping me out when things didn't go right, and for telling me that you every night. You said, come with me, take my hand.
times way back.
In your hospital bed, saying life's a chore, the pain doesn't give you a rest anymore.
Wishing you are my sunshine. How you love that tune. You and I both know
The end is coming soon.
you can't come with me. You have to stay. Take care of your mama. I'm going away. I love you, honey. Please be strong. You know life on earth
It doesn't last too long. How do you do, all the new peeps that just came in? I would love a water. Julie would like a water. Julie would like a water.
Tom would take a water too.
Julie and Tom would like a doofus, and Julie would pick a
That's right, our new duo, Julie and the Doofus.
Go, brother.
Thank you.
You need me to open it for you?
No, I can handle it.
Okay. We have another homemade song.
That's what Julie calls the ones that we write.
3 homemade songs in a row.
I actually wrote this one. It's not as sad as Julie's.
It's not sad at all.
No. I am the cook in my family, and so I am the shopper in my family. I
These
go
are
grocery
awesome.
shopping.
These are awesome, bro.
I am, and so is Elric, aren't you, Elric?
Yeah, Elric.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Yeah. I tell all my boys to cook. I said, don't depend on somebody to cook for you because we like to eat. So, but I do shopping, and I shop at Market 32 most of the time. And I'm down there one day, and I'm in line waiting behind this young fellow, about 35 years old. Got a blue plaid, I can still see him. He got a blue plaid shirt, bald cap, little beard, handsome young man, about 35. And we're waiting in line because it's busy, and this young girl walks by us, real pretty. She walks up and she throws a bag of cookies on the thing. She goes, "Here, I got these for you." He looked at her. She went, "Oh my God, you're the wrong guy." So she grabbed her cookies and she left. Now this guy was about 5'8", I told you, right? And so I watched her because I'm kind of nosy. And she went down three lanes. The guy she was with was 6'4", 6'3", had a brown coat, didn't look anything like this kid. So I was like, So me being me, I looked at the guy and said, "I think if you'd have asked her name, you might have gotten a date." He was flustered. He was dropping groceries on the floor. He just flustered them all to pieces. So I went home and got my guitar and a cup of coffee. I said, "There's got to be a song here." I like happy endings. So this is the song from the young fellow's perspective, not mine. And
D?
Key of D, yes. Okay, thank you for making sure. But this is from his perspective, and this is how I hope it turned out. And if he ever comes to one of our shows,
You're gonna ask him.
I'm going to ask him if it turned out this way, because I gave it a happy ending. The first two verses, well, at least the first verse is true. The next two might have a little artistic license. Are you ready?
Just like SpongeBob.
What?
Just like SpongeBob.
I call this song Love at the Market 32. I'm glad they changed the name from Price Chopper to Market 32 because it would have been hard to rhyme something with Price Chopper. I was standing in the checkout line at the Market 32. She put some cookies on a belt, said, "I got these for you." When I looked into these deep blue eyes I'd never seen before, her face got red, she said, "You're not the guy I was looking for." She took her cookies, left the line, I didn't get her name. Well, I think I fell in love that day, I know that sounds insane. But I go back there twice a week, hoping that I find the pretty little guy with the deep blue eyes waiting to check out the line. taking a penalty. But I am only 5'8", her man was 6'3". She took her cookies, left my line, I should have asked her name. Well, I think I fell in love that day, I know that sounds insane. But I go back there twice a week, hoping that I find the pretty little gal with deep blue eyes waiting in the checkout line. Here's the happy ending of which I speak. Well, then one day in the cookie aisle, that same old grocery store, that pretty gal walked up to me and said, I met you before. My brother brought me here that day when I walked up to you. I'd never seen such a handsome man in the market. We bought some cookies, talked for hours, and now she shares my name. Yeah, we both fell in love that day, I know that sounds insane. They say true love is hard to find, but I got news for you. I found mine in the checkout line at the Market 32. They got grocery, dairy, bakery goods, all kind of food, that's true. But I found love in the checkout line at the Market 32.
That's a much happier one. Anybody like Dolly Parton in here? Tom always says he wishes I was Dolly Parton instead of me.
Not if she was my sister.
I didn't mean that.
Let's clarify that.
So anyway, I'm like, she's too expensive for us. We can't afford her. Anyway, so we're gonna do a Dolly Parton tune, and we hope you like it. It's called Coat of Many Colors. Back through the years, I go wandering once again. Back through the seasons of my youth, I recall a box of rags someone gave us, and how my mama put those rags to use. There were rags of many colors, their beads were small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, so that every piece with love, she made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors, chose a boy, and she said, I hope this coat will bring you good luck and happiness, and I just couldn't wait to wear it. Mama punched it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. On my bridges and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. Well, I didn't understand it, 'cause I felt almost rich, and told them all the love my mama sewed in every stitch. And I told them all the stories Mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. They didn't understand it, though I tried to make them see. One is only poor, only if they chose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me, made just for me. Well, that's a funny song for me to sing. Well, it's kind of a perfect song for me to sing because when I was little growing up, we were pretty poor. We didn't have a lot of money, and all my clothes pretty much came from garage sales. They came from secondhand stores, so I never really had nice clothes, and I got picked on a lot as a child, bullied a lot about my clothes. And you know,
and by the other people beside your family too.
Shut up, Tom. No, but honestly, it didn't really bother me because I had a great family, and my mom and my dad, and even my doofus brother, they loved me, and I never felt less than anybody else because I didn't have the new clothes or I didn't have the fancy shoes. I didn't really care because I always felt like I had something more special. So that's why, what's he doing? I'm saying back then, not now. Look, all those years of being deprived.
Must be a good 200 pairs of boots now.
No, but that's you know,
Could be
probably what psychological.
Yeah,
so
sure.
all those years of having crappy
Making up for
clothes, I am making up for it. Now I have some cool boots. You like these star boots, Mom?
They are wonderful.
If you're not nice, man, to step on your toe with these.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, I think I do this an A. I don't know.
You never had. Mom did it in C, and honestly.
I know she did.
Well,
I'm not Mom.
try it.
Can do it.
Okay, well, I practiced lead in C, so we'll see how it goes in J.
Oh no! I'm leaving on that new road train. I'm leaving on that new road train. Same old train that long way here's gonna carry me back home. Well, darling, you can't love one. Well, darling, you can't love one. You can't love one and have any fun. Darling, you can't love one. I'm leaving on that new road train. I'm leaving on that new road train. The same old train that brought me here is gonna carry me back again. Well, darling, you can't love two. Well, darling, you can't love two. You can't love two and always be true. Darling, you can't love two. I'm leaving on that new road train. I'm leaving on that new road train. The same old train that brought me here is gonna carry me back again. Well, darling, you can't love free.
Do the verse that said now you.
Darling, you can't love free. You can't love free and have the energy for me. Darling, you can't love free. I'm leaving on that new road train. I'm leaving on that new road train. The same old train that brought me here is gonna carry me back again. No, darling, you can't love four. No, darling, you can't love four. Well, you can't love four. I'm gonna kick you out the door. Darling, you can't love four. I'm leaving on the new road train. I'm leaving on the new road train. The same old train that brought me here is gonna carry me back again. The same old train that brought me here is gonna carry me back again. Thank you. Change the verses just a little bit. So we got a couple more, then we're gonna take a short break because I have to change into different boots. I have to. Like I can't.
It's a
do-
psychological need after having
It is.
like nothing. She
I think-
went barefoot till she was 12.
Yeah, I totally did. I know.
That's why she's has hairy toes.
What? What did you say?
Nothing.
What did he say? Nobody's gonna tell me.
He says he loves you, honey.
No, that's not even close to what he said, but when I watch Calvin sing, I'm gonna find out what he says, and then I'm gonna have some problems. Although he does call me sausage toes, which also might be a reason why I wear boots, because he's my biggest bully. Sausage toes, you call me.
It wasn't that.
I know, but that's what you call me.
But I do have to say,
Did you say hairy toes?
I don't know.
I don't have hairy toes.
No, because you're shaving them.
No. I must be thinking
You
about
see, it's
yourself.
really because she's shaving her toes. That's what I don't know how she doesn't
I
clean herself.
do. That is a freaking lie again.
Are you going to back me up on this?
No, he's not gonna.
Oh, I know why, because you're afraid. Because she used to help me out. I had my boys, I was raising them, and I had to work up here at Customs, thank God. I had a great job up here, had a good time. Ron was a truck driver up here, and I used to clear him through, and I don't think I ever searched your load once. Did you smuggle stuff on me? Anyway. But anyway, so, she would watch my boys, and sometimes they would have a little salty language. It wasn't from me, trust me.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. So I'd come home, and every one of my boys knew exactly what Lifebuoy soap tasted like. What? Paul, she would put soap in her mouth.
If they cuss, they got the soap.
That's why Eldrick won't back me up on this. He doesn't want anyone soap in his mouth. Okay.
And Albert, you were the best one. Jason, he was the worst.
Oh, I hope that doesn't go.
I'm not saying anything he doesn't know.
That's not going to be recorded or anything.
Jason knows it. It's not something he doesn't know.
Well, it suited him well. He retired as a major in the Army, so I think that probably suited him well. Anyway, we're going to do another Jimmy Davis song. Same era, Julie's birth year, 1931. But this is this is a slow Jimmy Davis song. And again, if you know it, please sing it with me, because I'll be honest, I really love the old country music. That's what I was raised on. I grew up listening to my dad and mom play with their band. So when all
You said I didn't grow up with them, not a weed.
you weren't even here yet.
You got a cap in your ear? A cap in your ear? Be nice.
I'll butt the cap in your ears. But anyways, I would listen to them. And my heart is really in the old country music. I love it. And I don't, so I know a lot of the old stuff. I'm going to share one with you, and I hope that you'll sing it with me. And I changed a little bit because it wasn't grammatically correct. The song was, I'd be nobody's darling but mine.
I like that.
I know, but
Okay.
I mean, they say, promise me you'll never be nobody's darling. Well, that's a double negative.
Who cares?
So that means you will be somebody's darling. So I've changed that, so it's not a double negative anymore.
Maybe they meant it that way. Maybe they tricked you.
Or maybe you just don't know English.
I
Maybe you failed English class.
Come sit by my side, little darling. Come place your cool hand on my brow. I'm leaving this old world behind. Promise me that you will always be nobody's darling but mine. Be nobody's darling but mine, love. Be honest, be faithful and kind. Promise me that you will always be nobody's darling but mine.
Thank you so much. We're going to do a little change here. I'm going to get some people up with me now. Two of my grandsons. Oh yes, don't shake your head. You agreed to the house. And Dale Miller, come on up here.
Come on, Dale.
Come on, you got to be on my side of the bottom, boys. Come on.
Who else wants to get up? Come on.
Come on.
All right, come on.
Come on, Dale. Come on.
All you have to do is repeat what my brother
Yeah,
said.
we're going to do, you know the Man of Constant Sorrow song? It's in the key of E. Huh? Come on, just got to be a side of the bottom boy, Dale. You can do that. Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Hey, guys. Right here.
Julie, you're going to have to be over here. You have to coach them. I mean, come on.
I'm just so
Elder,
upset.
come on. Your boys are up here. Come on.
He doesn't.
I heard you sitting in the shower.
That was it.
You know what he needs peer pressure.
Well, how about you get a beard in the back? Come on.
Well, it's not big enough.
Oh, no, it's plenty big enough. Come on, it's all for fun. Come on, for a soggy bottom. Oh, you want to come up?
You want to be a soggy bottom boy? Come on.
Come on up.
Come on.
Hey, that's a first. Yeah, okay. I know you. Oh, ice cream is always.
Yeah, there we go.
Absolutely.
So you guys know how this goes, right? I mean, I sing it and you sing the line back to me in the last verse. Julie will coach you.
I'll coach you.
She'll be the coach.
I'll try my best. So I'm in front of you. I in front of you.
I am the man of constant sorrow, but I've seen trouble all my days. I've been farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised.
Right in there. Last one.
For 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasures here or earth I've found. For in this world I've found a rainbow. I have no friends to help me now. Yeah, now.
That's more better.
Yes, there they will, my home true lover. I never expect to see you again. Oh, I'm bound to ride this northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train.
Perhaps you'll die.
Perhaps you'll die. Yeah.
Soggy Bottom Boys, wouldn't it? And, oh, that's right.
Yeah, you're Soggy Bottom.
Our first, I don't know if they want to be called Soggy Bottom Girl. We'll say background singer. Girl.